Hello and welcome to episode 53 in our ongoing Austro-Hungarian Empire campaign. Hopefully this is the episode that we take France out of the game. They are down to 4 territories. Hopefully we can get them out of the game this turn, or this episode. And then I believe, let's see, I believe we have a chance. 1, 3, 4. Japan is down to 5 provinces. 1, 2, 3, 4. That may be tricky. I wonder where Japan has their... Anyway, I think Japan will be our next target. We will figure out where that last territory is. But I think we're ready for the next turn, where we finally started invading mainland United States. Most of the U.S. overseas territories have been taken at this point. Okay, a little DD fight. That's fine. Most of our DDs are pretty well up to date. Shouldn't be too hard of a fight. Even our older ones like this one. Get these guys together. Let's get out here and see if we can't find this guy. Let these guys close up as much as we can. Bunch of 2s. Okay. Oh, there he is. He's low fuel. Get our 2-inch guns here. Yeah. The 2-inch guns are just going to tear him apart. About the same. We have French Polynesia. All right, so where are we? There, we're at 170. We should be fine. So we can focus on Dominican Republic, maybe? Get that out of the way. And, okay, Reunion. Do we have anybody heading there? No. What do we need? 6,000. I think 74,000 should do it. Okay. Let's look at our finances. We're in pretty good shape here. Can we cap that out? Yeah, we can cap that. Okay. We can't keep enough crew pool, to be honest with you. 17 months. What do we have coming here? Modernized Dreadnoughts. Okay. That sounds like a big step. Ship design, 20,000. Build another one of those. See, do we have any ships? Ah, okay. I should have done that. Okay. Yeah, well, I should have looked at that first. Because we don't have enough now. No, we only have 5,000. All right, so that's going to have to stay suspended for now. 10 months, 2 months. Well, that'll be fine. In 2 months, we'll be able to unsuspend that. 4 months for some of these DDs coming in. Okay. Of course. Well, nothing we can do about it now. 28,000. Let's park these guys up here. American destroyer there. Heavy cruiser. I don't think we have any ships at any of these ports in South America. Where's he going? Turn should be France. Okay. Oh, okay. Something went through. Well, before we do anything else, let's unsuspend that. And now what do we have? We have 50,000 roughly. Can't build that. We can build another battle cruiser though. Okay, let's do that. And what do we have here? Okay. It should be fairly easy, I would think. Even if it is a good design. 7 versus 1. Turn this off. Turn this off. Hold on 1 second. I have to pause for a second. All right. My cats are infatuated with my mic boom. And I'm sure that's something you don't want to listen to, is my cat's playing with the mic boom. So I had to take a short break there and let him do his thing and get out of the way. Seriously, Percy. Why? Yeah. A little distracted at the moment. Should be fine though. Shouldn't be much of a fight. Get our torps turned on these guys. Yeah, he's just taking an insane amount of hits. $53 million. So our destroyers cost almost as much as he did, as the light cruiser. So why? Huh. Why is that above there? That's kind of weird. But anyway. Why did that jump up? Oh, okay. That's why. Three battleships and two destroyers out of nowhere. Okay. Well, let's merge these two fleets here. Actually, can we merge all three of them? Get that submarine there. That should be fine. That ship's moving. Okay. What do we got here? 17-inch Mark 1s. Okay. Don't know that that's anything I'm going to use anytime soon. More centerline turrets. Not going to probably be used. All right, I'm going to leave that open. Okay. Lost our alliance with the British for some reason. All right, there we go. We finally got what do we got here? 12, 13s. Are these the same class? Vermont. Okay, these are all the same class. And I don't really care about the destroyers. They'll be, as long as I don't let them run right up on top of my battleships, that should be fine. I think this is the first battleship on battleship fight we've had in quite a while. got 9 14.8s, 9 12s, 8 13s, and then what about our battle cruiser? 8 13.5s. Okay. Not gonna have him follow. What's the speed there? 20. Okay. Why are you guys going the wrong way? Actually have this small group follow my battleships for now, and gonna have him follow my battle cruiser. All right, let's get moving. Try and get everybody positioned properly. Look at this. A bad looking ship. These are some pretty old light cruisers here. What about these? I didn't actually look at my cruisers. Yeah, these are some of our newer light cruisers right there. Just trying to make sure that none of our ships get bunched up, overlap each other, run into each other. One thing that the game will love to do is if your ships are on top of each other, they will hit the ships behind the ship that they're actually aiming at. And next thing you know, yeah, you almost take double damage, to be honest with you. Get him out of there. See, like they're aiming at him, but they're really pounding the crap out of both of them. He should be done for. Yeah. Okay. So I'm not sure if that guy's going to make it or not, but there's a big hit. 18% hit. What's our battle cruiser at? Let's speed him back up. He's at 16. Get some more smoke going. Slow down a little bit there. Taking a crap load of secondary fire. I don't think we need to be that close. Probably should pull our line of light cruisers back a little bit as well. Just want to make sure. Yeah. I think we're out of range for their secondaries. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay, so we've done some fair amount of damage there. Yeah. We're just out of range, which is great. That's what we want to be. We do not want our light cruisers taking the brunt of that fire. Keep our eye out to see if we get any big hits here. Oh, they are firing at our light cruisers. Probably at this point I can get these guys out of here. They're not really going to be contributing much. Let's follow those guys, get them out of here. Let's turn in a little bit. Probably should not be leading with my battle cruiser. As a matter of fact, let's get him out of here. Bring him back around the battleships. That guy's almost sunk. Let's finish him off. Them all there. Okay, so he's got no ammo, so let's quit worrying about him. He's at 16.7. Let's focus on this guy. They just switched. Of course they did. I'm going to let the battle cruiser finish off this guy that's crippled. There's a flooding hit. Another flooding hit. One thing I did not look at. There's some Gothic rangefinder still. Okay. Going on ammo. Getting low on. Oh, there goes a flash fire. Okay, that guy's done for. Okay, 2 down, 1 to go. Is he trying to run? Not really. Just giving us those broadsides. Could probably turn in. Flooding hit, flash fire. What did he lose? Lost his 2 back turrets. Not sure if you're hearing that. I'm pretty sure it's picking up. The mic is picking up the fire engines. I live right down the street from the fire station. It's a nice day here. The windows are open, so. And the Delaware is going down here fairly quickly. I think any of our ships have. Yeah. They're all stereoscopic 3, so we have better rangefinders. So let's see who did the most damage. Okay, our big guy. By quite a bit. Yeah. Battle cruiser did fairly well. Okay. So that should pretty much secure us the yeah. That should pretty much secure us that invasion. That should go back down next turn. Let's try and get that submarine again. That one's fine. This one should be way more than fine. That should be next turn. And then we need to park these guys down here. So what does that leave France? They have 3 left. There's 1. There's 2. I think the third one is somewhere in. Or was it over here? Oh, there it is. Okay. So we need to send these guys to the Central Atlantic a while. And then for the United States, I don't. Oh, well, actually, maybe we can do. Can we do this one? And we'll do the Marshall Islands a while. And then we'll go back and we'll get that. Maybe, no, we don't have any territory right up against it. I was hoping we could do a land invasion, but we don't have any territory there. Okay. So those guys are moving there. Okay, so France is almost gone. Getting very close. Minus 16 million. Torpedo, new torpedoes coming. 12,000 meters. Okay. So we've also had some Mark IVs there. The 2-inch guns, and we have a lot of destroyers with 2-inch guns, so that the one thing I'm afraid of is I think the Mark IVs go from being like the little single shotguns to the turreted, even on the 2-inch. And if that's the case, those turreted 2-inch guns are not going to fit the way we have them. So, well, they sent another battleship out. Same, yeah, okay. This should be fairly quick. I might not even send my light cruisers or my destroyers in. Well, it would be kind of fun to try and send the destroyers in to kill him with destroyers. No, we'll send the Monarch over there. Okay, which way we're going? We're going to the east. I see shellfire this way. There it is. I believe this is the same class. Running hit. Say he really didn't stand much of a chance there. Okay. Okay, so that's great. Okay, so we finally have this push here. We do want to Cape Verde. There we go. Get that going. Finances look good. We're still building. Fleet. Did see we have a low crew somewhere. Commissioning. We have this new battleship. It's the first of that class with the 16-inch guns. They are Mark 1s at this point, but where's my low crew ship? Why am I not seeing it? I'm not going down far enough? Huh. Okay, I could have swore it said we didn't have enough crew somewhere. I do not see it. Okay, regardless, 167. Put them in there just to be safe. Wow, there's a whole bunch of ships coming in down here. Light cruiser, heavy cruiser. That's at 0%. We should have enough there anyway. That's 2 of 4. We do not have enough there. Have to move them over there. What do we have here? Yeah, these ships are all going the whole way around. That's fine. Okay, we've done that. So, keep going. We can get France out of the game this episode. That's my goal. I should take a few seconds, and this might be a tricky battle. I have to be careful here. I should take a few seconds when we get done with this battle and see. Okay, so we got one older and one not brand new, but definitely more modern light cruiser. I need to check overall relations. Just make sure where we're at with Japan, and I see where we're at with Great Britain since we lost our alliance. Just make sure I don't get surprised with a war that I really didn't want. It does seem odd to me that regardless, let me know if you guys experience this too, regardless of how I build my ships, the enemy always spots me before I spot them. Always. And I don't know if it's something I'm doing or if that's just a little bit of advantage the AI has for some reason. This guy's a pretty solid design. I don't know how he's going to handle a heavy cruiser though. .1-inch guns probably only need to land 1 or 2 shots. Wreck our light cruisers. If I'm not mistaken though, this guy has a whole bank, yeah, crazy amount of torpedo tubes on the side. Not doing too well. There we go. Okay. Well, it's a little bit easier than I thought it would be. They both did almost the same amount of damage though, even though the one is a lot newer. I guess they basically both have the same technology. They keep sending ships out, I'll give them that. Think of all the ships that I sank in 1s and 2s in the last 3 episodes, and if they would have grouped them up. Don't want, well, actually my battle cruiser can probably handle this. Although he is low on ammo. There we go. That had to hurt. I mean, honestly, this is what a battle cruiser is meant to do. Just go in and destroy light and heavy cruisers. Can keep up with them. Once the torpedoes are gone, they're really not that much of a danger. Still losing transports though. Okay, our other ships are coming in there. That one's almost done. We're 1% there. Okay. He completely missed that. See if we can get that to intercept. See if we can get this guy to intercept down here. Maybe. Since they're hugging the coast. Get Puerto Rico out of the way. Don't want to go that far. That's fine. Almost done building here. What do we got coming here? New heavy cruiser hull. Nice. It's nice. We know what that is. We know what that is. Okay. Still don't know where we want to put that. Any of these. We still have a couple turns to decide. See if we see our low crew. I'm either blind or I just misread that, so I still don't see it. And I forgot to look at our relations with the other countries. Can't imagine this would be too much of a struggle. Although, like I said, they get one or two lucky shots in with those 10.5-inch guns, and that would wreck one of these light cruisers pretty quickly. So, and again, the heavy cruiser sees us before we see them. Okay, seems legit. Okay, let's get some more guns into the fray here. Could fire your torps any second. There we go. There's always a group. There's always one in a group that just... Oh, there goes that one. There, they're just going all over the place. That one's going to hit, I think. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to actually auto-resolve that. Somehow our battleship took damage there. No. Okay, got those islands. What do we got here? Oof. Okay. We should probably do that. 66. We should have enough there now. Okay, we need 17,000 there. That should be enough. And before I do the convoy, let's check our... So we are at minus 59 with Japan, which is fine. Britain, we're at minus 12. I don't think we can do any invasions this turn. No, so we might as well bump up our... Try and improve our relations with the British. We're at minus 7. Transport's holding out fine at 190. Cruisers coming next month. Okay. Well, hello, Percival. All right. So where was our convoy at? Let's do this. Convoy. 9 13.5s. Okay. See if we can sneak our destroyers in and torpedo the crap out of them. Okay. Once this war's over, we have a ton of refits to do. Probably need to scrap some of our older light cruisers at this point. Maybe even some of our older battleships. Why is this guy firing at my destroyers? We're at 87% hit. Oh, there goes a flash fire. Yeah. What did he lose? Rear turrets again. Yeah, he's a mess, to say the least. See if I can get by here without torpedoing my own destroyers. No, I can't. Oh, I did. Okay. No, don't go that way. Okay. Almost got my own destroyers. Okay. It's quick. All right. Am I down to the last one? I don't think I am. Why am I getting a feeling? Is that the last one? Yeah, we've taken that one. We've taken that one. That is the last one. Okay. And how many turns do we have left? Oh. Okay. All right. All right. So we're almost up to an hour in length. So as much as I wanted to get France out of the game in this episode, we should stop here, and we'll save that victory for the next episode. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.